I'm eating chips for lunch. Yes, I'm that type of person. I didn't know I needed this, but I do. Hi friends, thanks so much for being here. In this video, we'll be unboxing the Litjoy Magical Subscription, and this one is all about the Hogwarts Express. Quick update, I have cancelled my Litjoy Magical subscription. 2 reasons. First, it is way too expensive. To get this box to me, and that means to the Netherlands and Europe, I pay double. So the amount of shipping costs is the same as the amount that you pay for the box. On top of that, I get custom costs because of all the new regulations, and it just takes a very long time. I'm always one of the last people to get their box. The second reason, Litjoy has let me down just a tiny bit. I was in love with their year boxes, especially the first 6 or so, and they do have the occasional wow factor item, but it's just like once in a while, and I don't think it's worth it to spend this much money on a box when it's not really that consistent. So I've decided, and I think that a lot of people do this, to just buy separate items if I see them in their store, because I do love their products and also all their Bookus items. I mean, they are a great shop. I'm just not that interested in the subscription box anymore. That being said, let's dive right in. Let's take a quick look at the box. This time I chose no add-ons, so no extra items. That also means that I totally forgot about the bag. You can add a poly bag, it's an add-on, and that way your box stays protected. It's probably a box I'm not going to hang on to because at the bottom there are like 6 stickers. We can see the Hogwarts Express, or in this case the Magical Express, on top with the iconic bridge. We can see a brown owl, and he is flying with hopefully an acceptance letter. On the side there's the trolley with all kinds of goodies. We can also see some ropes in the corner and a backpack. At the back of the box we can see Harry, Ron and Hermione, and of course Ron is eating some Bertie Bott's every flavor beans, and Hermione is doing some light reading, and Luna with her reddish earrings and her spectre specs reading the Quibbler. And I cannot show you the bottom due to all the stickers and my address, but I believe it's just a window with a chocolate frog. Let's take our first look. The spoiler card is on top, so let's put that aside for now. On top we can see a really big pin, and beneath that a big box and some other items. And because we opened the box, there's another print. Let's call them the Evil Trio, and in their case it's raining outside. The spoiler card looks like London King's Cross. We've got platform 9, platform 10, and then when you open it, you can see the spoiler card. That's such a good idea. Before I'm going to take out the huge pin, I want to say thank you to my patrons. You guys are a big help. Thank you so much. And if you feel like it is something for you, then definitely come join us. Just head over to patreon.com, type in my name, or click on the link in my description. I'm eating chips for lunch. It's the worst, but it was like the quickest thing that I could find. I mean, what's a Hogwarts Express box without the actual Hogwarts Express? And probably the biggest pin that I own from now on. It's by Oddman and Tweak. And it is an interactive pin. So we can see that it says Magical Express because they cannot use the real name, but we all know what Magical Express it is. The backing card is the iconic bridge that we can also see on the box. And then this last part is interactive, as in you can lift it and you can see inside. And I love the little chocolate frog detail on the window. Inside we can see the lady with the trolley, and I believe Ron and Harry, and Ron is offering Harry his Bertie Bott's. And if you look a little bit closer, we can see Scabbers right there. So these apparently are 2 separate parts, so you can just put them together on your pin board. It is a really big pin, so I have to make some room for it, but I do really like it. There's just all these tiny magical details, and I love the colors. The next item is this trunk. I think it's supposed to be a little Hogwarts trunk. It reminds me of the ones you can buy in Warner Brothers. So we can see the Hogwarts crest on top. Let's open it. This is mysterious. Oh, Okay, nothing to see yet. I think there are a couple of things in here. So first up is this. I think it's a chocolate frog for your window. Yeah, we got our own chocolate frog that we can just put maybe on a window of your car, maybe. That would be kind of cool. And it comes with an instruction, a window cling installation. It reminds me of those things that we used to have when growing up, like these kind of, they're not really stickers, but they somehow stick to the window. And I would have all these little animals and I would just decorate the entire backseat window with them in my parents' car. And now I am all mature and I'm doing it again. But that's a really, really fun idea, especially because this one is so iconic for the Harry Potter books and movies. Next up is a travel tag for your bags. That's awesome, by the way, because I am going on a holiday soon and I have one from Primark. It's the Marauders map kind of with black and gold, but honestly it's not the best quality and I kind of need a new one. It's a platform 9 3/4 ticket. Awesome. Yes, definitely going to use this. Very happy with this. And I believe there is one more item in here. It's a tin can and it says Dementor Repellent Kit prepared by Professor Lupin. Sadly, mine has a really big scratch on there. Nonetheless, I like the design. I love the kind of dark green with the silver. Ooh. Oh, this is so much fun. Like boxes in boxes. I love that. What is this? I think this is chapstick that also has like sunscreen in there because it says SPF 15. Use this, you'll feel better. Chocolate sundae balm with SPF 15. Perfect. That's, oh yes, I smell the chocolate now. I don't have lip balm with protection and it smells like chocolate. What more do you need? And the second item in the Dementor Repellent Kit is, of course, a Patronus. What else? The backing card says Expecto Patronum. I'm not entirely sure, but it makes sense that this is probably Lupin's Patronus. So there's a wolf. But then inside the pin are these kind of pink and green glitters. I've never seen that before. And then of course the wand at the bottom. This is a really lovely pin. If I saw this in a shop, I would buy it. Nice! Plus, we got kind of two extra items because these are items you can use. I mean, this is a little like makeup box maybe, or storage box, maybe bath bombs. Oh, this is a good bath bomb box. The next item is a postcard. It is wrapped in plastic. That's kind of unnecessary. I mean, if you want to protect it, then just wrap it in paper or something else. But okay, it's wrapped in plastic. Let me get it out of the plastic. It's actually not one, but 3 postcards. I love this old looking style. It's like we're back in 1950s Hogwarts or something. And I love the back. It just looks like old paper. Have a nice trip on the Hogwarts Express. And it's almost like this is a picture of the train that you can take to Scotland. Then greetings from Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I really like this one. And then the last one is have a great trip from platform 9 3/4. And this looks a lot like the setup at the studio tour. This is great because I do not have a lot of postcards, and when I do get them in these types of boxes, it is mostly Christmas related. So I like that I have just kind of 3 cool looking postcards that I can send if needed, because if not, I'm gonna keep them myself. Yes. I'm that type of person. There are 2 items left and I think they belong together. So let's first go through all the paper items that we got. So of course there is the art print that we get each month. And this one has the Magical Express, Crookshanks, a broom, and probably Hedwig, who kind of looks like a penguin, if you ask me. Oh, and there's also Scabbers. And this is artwork by Seaside Spirits, great artists. And of course we got the adventure card. This is also a new edition that you get in every box. So on this side we can see a really cool art print of the Hogwarts Express and Hagrid, and then at the back it says every September 1st at 11 o'clock in the morning, don't be late, the train leaves platform 9 3/4 and arrives at Hogsmeade Station in the early evening. So that's cool. I kind of hang on to these. I'm not sure what to do with them yet, but I like the art style. As I said, there are 2 items left and these belong together. Let me just say, so far we didn't really get a big item or a wow item. So I'm hoping that it's going to be this one. So let's see. This is something made out of wood, probably. And it says anything of the trolley deers. It says that on both sides, and this is probably to represent honeydukes because it's the pink and the green, and then we've got 3 little circles that look like we can put something in there, so maybe candles or little candy jars. Let's open this one up. This one has the exact same text, anything off the trolley deers, and then it has all these Birdie Bots, every flavor beans on there, and a cheeky little chocolate frog. Let's see what this is. Doesn't feel that heavy. There are 3 little jars in here, so do they have something in them? They don't, but they look amazing. That is, I didn't know I needed this, but I do. Okay, let me grab all 3 of them. We got 3 very, very cute little bottles with corks. I love that. One that says chocolate frog, and then just loads of these little chocolate frogs on there. We've got one that says pumpkin juice, and then all these little pumpkins. And of course, we have every flavor beans with loads of colorful beans. I do think you have to be a little bit careful with these because I do believe they're stickers. I'm not entirely sure, but you can see like the outline of everything that's on there, and we can put them right here. I need this in my kitchen. Like, I need this. I can just fill these with maybe herbs or something else. I don't know yet. You can do a lot of things with these. Most importantly, it looks freaking adorable. This is probably the wow item for me. And with that, we got everything out of this box. So it's time to take a look at this spoiler card. As you guys know by now, I am not going to read the entire thing. I'm just going to look and see if we missed anything. Cute detail, they added a timetable to the spoiler card and some small advertisements. Even though the chapstick smells like chocolate, it's an aloe vera lip balm. Also, a lot of items are designed by Seaside Spirits, like the glass jars, and then also the chocolate frog. And of course, the featured add-ons, 2 keys, one for number 12, a Grimmauld Place, and the Magical Rescue Bus. And the next theme, I'm almost sad that I canceled, is dark arts. So items related to dark magic, cursed objects, and he who must not be named and his followers. Overall thoughts. I feel like this box was a little bit different from their normal formula. It almost seems like they just wanted to add more items and just fit more into the box. So they went with smaller items, but still good quality. So I feel like there was a little bit more to unbox than usual. So that was fun. And then the boxes in which they put their items are also items, and that's like brilliant. That's a good way to fill a box. I don't really have a least favorite item, so that's a good thing. On the other hand, I feel like a lot of items are not really there value wise, but that is exactly the reason why I canceled my subscription. In the past, I feel like Litjoy was really on top of everything, and they gave us like 1 or always 2 items in each box that really like blew your mind, and somehow they lost that. And I feel like that was the case with this box as well. It's a really good box. I enjoyed everything, but there was only 1 item that really wowed me, and that was this one. And still, if you look at it, it's not like that special. It's not that magical. It's just 3 little glass jars with some stickers on there. So could I have made this myself? No, me personally not, because I cannot do those kind of things. But I think a lot of people could. It's not that special, you know what I mean? So even though this is my like wow item and my favorite item of this box, it's still not like that amazing that it blows my mind. Nonetheless, I really, really like this item, so I'm really happy with this. So yeah, overall, a good box. Is the value there? Probably not. I mean, definitely not for me when you pay like double because of the shipping. So do I still feel happy with my decision that I canceled my subscription? Yeah, I do. And maybe in the near future, who knows? But for now, I'm content. I'm just gonna look at their shop, see if I want like a separate item that I really, really like for the dark arts box, because that theme sounds amazing. Maybe this is just me saying things because I already canceled. I don't want to let myself down too much. So maybe I'm being too critical. Let me know, what did you think of this box? Was the value there? What did you think of the items? And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and let's stay in touch.